Kritika. Hi, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay. Pull. Okay. Okay. Hi, Naomi. Hey, psst, psst. I'm missing the psst, psst. Just a little bit. In that one. Hoe gaat de reading dan? Hey, meisje. Over de komende 10 jaar per week. Hi, darling. Welcome, guys. Hi. Welcome. How are you all doing? Hope you're all doing good. The poll is up, so vote. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do. Psst, psst, meisje. Let me know what you would like to see me do for the free oracles through the poll. I will let the poll go for a couple of minutes, and then we will get started with the free oracles. Krika, hi darling. Let's take a look at your heart-shaped love oracle for Kritika. Okay, can I show them? Not really. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So I feel like Spirit wanting you to take a little bit of a look at that question. What is it that you would want to do right now, other than waiting, I kind of feel like? You also have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And lastly, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So again, I feel like Spirit is just trying to encourage you to make a decision or choose from the heart. What do you want? The answer lies in your heart. If you could do anything, what would it be? Following your heart. And that soulmate is coming. I feel like don't focus too much on love and more other things in your life. Love will come on its own. Kom boem boem dingen doen. Kom boem boem dingen doen dan. Psst, psst, meisje. Hey. Psst, psst. Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks so much, you're very welcome, darling. Hi priestess, hello. Everyone, welcome. Fill in the poll, let me know what it is that you would like to see me do. I will let the poll go for a couple of minutes and then we will get started with the free oracles today. So the options for the poll are either the What Lies Beneath the Oracle decks. These take a look at like what lies beneath someone's behavior. Why do they act the way that they do? Like, what happened to make them act like this, basically. Next up, we have the Whispers of the Wood. I got donated from the best of bestest, from Naomi, which is some advice and guidance. They are very mystical, whimsical, maybe even, but they are really lovely. Advice and guidance. Next up, we have the Breakup Oracle, which is basically after the breakup, or after no communication, or after something happened. What happened with your person? What were they focusing on? What were they doing? The Breakup Oracles can take a look at that. And lastly, we have the Hidden Message from your person. How do they see this connection? Anything that they want to say about this connection? All that good stuff. So fill in the poll. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do through the poll. And then I will reset the chat for the free oracles, and then we will get started in a couple of minutes. If you would like an oracle right now, it's going to be for a €2 donation, and if you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. And if you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look up the exchange rate, and we will figure it out. Also, be aware that memberships do have the priority, so you will see me doing oracles right now for the members alone. That's just because they get one free open choice oracle every single day that they join the live stream. They also have access to members only shorts, members only pick a card readings every Friday. There's a giveaway as well. All that good stuff's over at the members page, so go check that out. Shantaya, thank you so much for the donation, darling. Thank you. Let's take a look at your question. Hidden message from your person. Let's take a look, darling. Shantaya, hidden message from your person. It. Okay, I'll also throw in the bottom of the deck. We have broken. I feel shattered about this situation. Reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. And at the bottom, regret. I wish this never happened. So, okay, very reminiscing, broken about it, regretting it, confused. I feel unclear about where we stand. So a lot happening. A lot happening. Hi Tanshu, hi. We're back at our natural habitat, yes. Yes we are. May I have the island oracles? Yes. Wait. Island. Oh, okay, I'll take that one too. Okay, we have the butterfly, a relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. Then we have the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, a one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to the ego. And lastly, soulmates, a soul connection, partnership, agreement, and a soul contract. So I'm feeling like a situation. There is transformation happening. I'm kind of seeing some sort of like ending happening. I feel like it's with love though. Some sort of ending happening, transformation, maybe still kind of like recovering from it. Kind of narcissistical, a runner kind of like energy. But then I'm also seeing love and a soul connection coming in for you as well. I don't want to say to replace it, but I feel like when we are working through one, the other comes. So, yeah. Shantaya, thank you for the donation, darling. Let's take a look at your question. Should I text SD? Let me get a deck out. Should Shantaya text SD? I want a different deck. I want this one. Thanks so much, lovely energy. Yes, it was good energy. Yes, and you're welcome, darling, always. Should Shantaya, Shanta Anyway, should you text SD? I'm trying to go like, because the last one is away. I'm like, oh, maybe it's not there. Okay, let's check it out. Should you text SD? Should you text SD? Should you text SD? I want this one as well. I want that one? No, it's good. I'm good, we're good, it's good. Okay. Let's take a look at what we have. Should you text them? We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Moon. Seven of Swords. Ace of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. With the overall energy being the Six of Pentacles. Honestly, I kind of feel like the answer is a yes, because worst case scenario, it's not a good idea, but then you have the information that you need in order to move forward and move on and maybe even like be done with it. So I do want to say yes. However, the outcome of it is not really clear. The Seven of Cups is having a lot of options open. The Moon as well can give sometimes a bit of a distorted view on what's happening or what the outcome will be or the reality of the situation. With that Seven of Swords as well, there are some hidden things. So I feel like in order to get more information, yes, text. If it's on your mind, if you're not sure, if it's like popping up every now and then, I would say yes, just to be clear and just to be done with it. We do have the Eight of Cups, which is some emotionally distancing. I would say it kind of depends on what you want or what you hope might happen. If you're like, I'm not hoping for anything, then yes, text, be done with it, move on with it, and see where it goes. So I'm leaning very much towards a yes. Not to say, again, I'm not seeing that it will turn out bad, but worst case scenario, then at least you know and you can move forward and be done with it and fuck them. If it's best case scenario, then great, you know, that's good, great, let's do it. But the outcome, I feel like, is a bit unclear. The Six of Pentacles talks about small investments, so it doesn't have to be a full length explanation or a full length like why am I texting you or blah blah. Keep it short, keep it small. We have the Ace of Pentacles, that's a small seed being planted. Plant the seed, and if they react, great. If they don't react, then you have your answer as well. And then, like, I do feel that there is a little bit of warning. Okay, make an agreement to yourself then. If they don't react at all, let us be done with it then as well. I'm kind of looking into what is like the outcome of it, and we have the World and the Queen of Pentacles. So either way, it's going to be an ending of a cycle, completion. We can move forward either with this person, without this person, with that Queen of Pentacles, where you can then focus more on yourself. What is best for you in the end. So should you text them? Yeah, do it. Fuck it. Let's go. You know? Thank you for the donation, Burton. Thank you. But let me know, Shanta, if you have any questions about this. Again, I'm not really seeing the end result, because I also think that is also part of your own journey and your own lesson. If we know how it is going to end, then we don't experience certain emotions that we need to experience. It's like going bungee jumping, but the moment you are 100% sure, like, I'm good, then you lose that, like, excitement, which is part of the lesson, which is part of taking the leap, you know. And I feel like that is with this as well. Take the leap, reach out, keep it short, nothing too much, and then just see what happens. And then we are going to react to what we see happen. If there is audacity, if there is bad or no communication back, or if it's half-assed or not wanted or, you know, stuff like that, fuck them. Now you have more information. Right now I feel like, yeah, if you feel like it's something that you're having a hard time letting go of, reach out. But let that then be the end of it. If it turns into nothing. Or if it does, let that then be a new beginning. And let the past be in the past. So, yeah, reach out. Send a message. Barton, thank you for that donation. For that donation, you are getting an in-depth one-question tarot reading, as well as an oracle. With general love, I'm assuming you want me to take a look at like what's coming for love. But let me know. For the one question tarot readings, I usually don't do general readings. It's a one question. So ask your question of what you want to know, because for a general love reading, I usually spend, like, you can only get that through private reading. And I only do that for 30 minutes. So, yeah, I can keep it very, like, short. I won't get too much into depth then, but we can take a look at, like, what's coming in for love for you. What's coming in for love? I'll take this one too. Do we want that one? I'd have that one. Do you also want this one? No. Okay. Okay. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. The Magician. 4 of Pentacles. King of Cups, 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and then overall energy is the 3 of Swords. Okay, I'm kind of seeing, okay, again, I'm very direct, I'm very straight to the point. You know, that's what I'm assuming you're paying me for, so let me do that. I'm seeing a period of time where there might be some rebounds. There might be some dating, there might be some experimenting, there might be some expending. The 3 of Swords is overall energy. That's hurt energy. So I think that we're processing. In the near future, we have small wins, good dates, good connections. Just doesn't work out a lot, or it's just not it. They're good people, but they're not my people. A good person, just not my person. The 3 of Wands, again, is expending. Looking elsewhere, meeting new people, different people. With the Magician, very focused on what we want and what we desire, and sometimes it's like, okay, we're comparing people to other people that we've dated in the past or that we're interested in. Too focused on certain aspects that we want, like, oh, but they don't do this or that. The 4 of Pentacles, at the same time, I feel like you're also a bit closed off yourself. Open to the experience, wanting to meet people, but closed off in the sense of, like, not really emotionally ready to cut up with whatever is happening in our life. I do feel that there is a genuine desire for you to find your person. I feel like that we though still need a little bit of processing that's happening. Going back to home base. What is home for me? What feels comfortable for me? Just so that we don't end up in toxic situations, codependent situations, and that you also need some time to rest. I do feel at the end of it, though, the 9 of Cups, which is a wish being fulfilled. So I do think, again, I'm seeing a period where you're dating a lot of people or different people, or there are some dates happening, but either we compare or they're not our people, or it just doesn't feel right. Then I feel like a period where you're like, you know what, I'm going to focus on me, myself, my home, want to get my shit in order. Because there might be a tendency for dating, like a preference for dating not so healthy people. And I do think that it comes from a sense of love. However, it makes you closed off a little bit with your emotions, with your feelings, because rightfully so, some women are crazy. And then you're just self-protect, right? Which I do see happening. Then we go back to calm, to home, to our own home base. Okay, what am I actually looking for? What do I actually want? And then with that Nine of Cups, I do feel that love coming in. Darn, Three of Swords. Yeah, but Three of Swords isn't always necessarily bad. I feel like that this is more about whether we are always attracted to the same kind of like people, or that a little bit of crazy kind of like feels good. I feel like that there is already some pain and some hurt that we need to address first. Yeah, Four of Cups, so that's in the past. That's already in the past. And with the Chariot moving forward, where we haven't had a moment to address the hurt and the pain, to heal it. I feel like hurt from the pain is still affecting your romantic life right now, but I don't want to say ignoring it, but we are just putting our head in the sand and just go like, well, that's just part of who I am. That's just, part of what I'm attracted to. That's just it, period, and that's it. And that's not necessarily the case, because again, I do see that transformation happening for you. With the Eight of Pentacles as well, learning, growing. But I was gonna take a look with that Nine of Cups. When is that happening? That Nine of Cups energy. Strength, the Empress, and the Emperor. So I do want to say 3 or 4 months. 3 or 4 months. Strength being here as well. Two of Swords. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of want to leave that there. If you have questions, let me know. Because I feel like with the Three of Swords can sometimes be described as like heartbroken. You might not feel it like that, where you're like, I'm not that hurt, I'm not that broken, I'm not that, But there is enough hurt that it affects your dating life, your romantic life, in such a way that it kind of feels a little bit unhealthy. But yeah. Also, darling, if you want an oracle, let me know. And if you would ask me for a suggestion for an oracle, I would highly suggest Hearts of Destiny. Hearts of Destiny, because that's insight into your romantic life, like what's coming in, what's happening, what can you expect. I know that I'm still having to heal parts of myself. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm seeing a period of that happening, where still, like, because I also don't think it's a bad thing to date other people, or while you are healing, to, get out there, see what is out there, have these experiences. I don't think it's like all bad or very bad, or stuff like that. I think it's just something to... Oh, I get a free question. You get an oracle, because you made a donation that's like an in-depth one-question tarot reading, which you just got, and then an oracle on top of that. An oracle. Guys, the poll hasn't finished yet. There's no need to let me know which oracle you would like. I'm seeing a lot of people just going like, I want this, I want that. But the poll is still going. I haven't started the list for the free oracles yet, and I will reset the list, so there is really no point. Whatever you feel drawn to pull for. Okay, I'll take a look at these. They can also take a look at what's coming in for you in love. What's coming in for Britain in love. We have a lack of passion. The initial excitement in the relationship has faded, and doubts whether the other person is suitable have begun to arise. Silent treatment. Love may encounter some troubles and might enter a period of silent treatment. And then we have a soul connection. In love, acknowledging the other person and feeling a soul connection. So there might be, I feel like that this is the old and this is then something new coming in, a soul connection. So yeah, love that. That's cute. That is exciting. Soulfinder, thank you for the donation. Can you please help me out? What's going on? I've caught a man watching me with binoculars for the 3rd time. Holy fuck. That's creepy as shit. Jesus. What's his deal? I hope you called the police, because that's disturbing. What's the situation? Soulfinder and the dude. What's the deal with the dude? I'll take this one as well. We have the 10 of Wands, the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, the Tower, the Magician, and the Page of Wands, with the overall energy being the Queen of Cups. Okay, I definitely feel that this is, I think the first time, I don't want to say accident, but coincidence, that they ran into you. I think that there was initially, attraction. I do think that there is a mild obsession. I do think that this has been going on for longer than you think. The 3 times I feel like it has been more. Very opportunistic when the moment arises. Like, what's the question exactly? With, like, what is his deal? Like, what is he wanting from this? Because I feel like this is just a stalker kind of like type. The Magician, because I feel like that there is a desire, that they want something. Manifesting. 10 of Wands, very tired, long-term like energy. Very tired energy. Moon, I do think that there's more to it, but it's very hidden still with that moon energy. The Page of Pentacle, Page of Wands is very opportunistic. Fuck it, let's go, let's just do it, let's just try. I do think that they are a person, though, if you address it, they would run away. I don't think that they are confrontational, so I don't think that it will escalate into something more. I just feel uneasy, yeah, which, of course you feel uneasy. genuinely just feel that there is just a sense of admiration for you. Which again, creepy as fucking fuck. But I'm not necessarily seeing aggression or it escalating into physical harassment. Not to say that this isn't bad enough as it is. Yeah, these I would be, yeah. If you can, hang cameras, report it to the police. Because I feel like that this person might have a history of like stalking or stuff. Yeah, if you have questions about this, let me know, because I feel like there's nothing more I get out of this. If you had specific questions, I might be able to explain or give my 2 cents. Guys, the poll is still going, so I haven't started the list for free oracles yet. I thought about confronting him, but he is too far away. Hold up a fucking sign. If you see him watching, hold up a sign. What the fuck do you want? Or I called the police, or I don't know. Or when you catch it, call the police. Make a picture. Yeah. He can get away before I get to him. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, that they are a person that would run away. So non-confrontational. Which just makes it difficult. But yeah, try to get as much evidence as you can. Can I ask with the pendulum? Yes, of course, darling. Of course, of course, of course. Also, let me know if you want a oracle for the donation or a pendulum. You also are the last donation for right now, so I would also be able to get to your members' oracle as well. Let's close the pool. We have the hidden love and the what lies beneath. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I was looking forward to the whispers of the wood. Yes, viewer, let me know your question, and I will take a look. Let me set the thingy. Will I recover from what happened to me last year in June? Pendulum, thank you. Okay. Will you recover from what happened to you last year, June? Will they recover from what happened to them last year, June? Will they recover? We have a maybe leaning towards a yes. Like in between the maybe and the yes. So I do want to say yes. I feel like it feel like maybe not at first. We do have everything to recover from it, but I don't know, something happens, whether we get sick or we don't follow the program completely, or I don't know. I feel like there's the opportunity, yes, to do it, but it's still a little bit of a maybe. And then later on, I kind of want to say second try or something, that's going to be a yes. That can also be like learning to live with it, or accepting it more, that whatever happened, or, but yeah. I do think that's a yes. Also, let me know your members one as well. Do you think he will stop on his own? I'm not sure. Will he stop on his own? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Good. 6 of Wands, King of Swords, the Emperor at the bottom again, in reverse, may I add. On its own, I kind of want to say no. It might be less frequent, but if they are not addressed, if they're not spoken to, I feel like that they are very opportunistic. So if the moment arises, they'll do it, and they get like a small high from it, even if it is for like a minute or so, or a couple of seconds. Because they're getting something out of it. So are they going to stop? I kind of want to say no. No. I do think that they are a person that if someone were to address it, they would go like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean like that, oh, I had it, like excuses. But it's like, that's bullshit. That's absolute fucking bullshit. Yeah. Tanshu, Cosmic Insights. Cosmic Insight for Tanshu. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding, and then caution, finding out more information, don't overwork yourself. So this might be finding something out, as well as taking care of your own health, whether that is on a vacation, on a trip, on a honeymoon, when you think everything is fine. Be cautious. Oh, Naomi. I'm only seeing all the messages now. Okay, guys, I also need to see, can I give memberships? I can send memberships! Okay, let's do that. Let's do that real quick. Wait, let me do this. Will I reconnect again with myself as before this experience? That's a good question. Will you reconnect again with yourself? Okay, I feel like we have unsure, leaning towards a no, but I feel like that is because this experience has changed you. So, again, with that unsure, I think it kind of like depends on how you put it. As in, like, you're not gonna get the person back that you were. I think that there is a different relation with yourself after this. But I don't necessarily think that it is a bad thing completely. No. There's just a lot of uncertainty. Will you be able to reconnect with yourself again? The way that you did in the past? No, maybe. Unsure. Will they be happy with themselves? Like, love themselves again? Maybe. Leaning towards yes. Yes. So I think it's just going to be different. I think it's just going to be different. Exactly the same as it was? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank you, you're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. Let me grab a little bit of water, guys. Okay, I am gonna do one quick round of free oracles, and after that I'm gonna do the memberships giveaway of this month, so I kind of forgot it last week. So yes, hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy, I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam, very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel, have liked the live stream, let me know your like number and which of the oracles you would like. The two options available are either the what lies beneath oracle, what lies beneath someone's behavior, why do they act the way that they do. The other one is the hidden love messages, how do they see this connection, their thoughts, feelings on the situation, on this connection. I'm going to start from my last chat, work my way down, so if your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more, have patience, I will get to your question eventually. If you would like a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. All the options in the description box. Memberships also get one free open choice priority oracle every single day as well, so go check that out if you're interested. And if you're interested in a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. And if you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look up the exchange rate and we will figure it out. Fior, thank you for another donation. You now have two. Oh no, wait, one. Oh, you already asked a question for your membership. Alright. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do, darling. Whether it is Oracle, Pendulum. Let me know. Also, at the ending of this round, I am gonna do a giveaway of memberships. So stick around for those. Will I be better than before and more connected with myself? I'm getting a lot of like unsure answers. So better than before, I got a clear no. More connected with yourself, that was a clear yes. I think better is not the right word. I think it's different. But better or worse, you don't really like. That's you know, like better than what? It's apples and pears. Like, more connected to yourself, yes. But like better in what way, right? Would be more connected to themselves, yes. Better? No. So, yeah. That is what we have. Let's take a look. Hi everyone, welcome. Oh, this chat keeps scrolling down. Kajal, oh, you asked your question down there again, so I'm gonna skip this one. Better in a sense, more balanced. Yeah, for that I was, yes. It did feel like more yourself, more listening to your intuition, more balanced. So yeah. In harmony, stronger, yeah. But that beats the question, is that better? Right? According to spirit, not necessarily. But I feel like it's more so that spirit's just like, it isn't a thing of like better or worse, but more in harmony, more in line with yourself, more, yeah, capable, yeah. Let's take a look. Kajal, I am seeing your reading, but you're spamming your question. So if you, I say this all the time, and I feel like I've said this to you over and over and over. You can just leave your question once, then have patience. I will get through the list, but if you ask your question again, you are just going to put yourself lower on the list. That's how it works. Priyanka, what lies beneath for Piyush? Piyush for Priyanka. What lies beneath Piyush's behavior? You're expecting a new beginning. Bad choices. Don't want to hear it. So this is a runner. When bad things happen, they run and they have a new beginning. They start over somewhere else. So that abandonment issues, that can be just being the runner in codependent relationships. When things get hard, they run. Country, what lies beneath Danny's silence? Danny, what lies beneath your behavior? I'll take this one too. Tired of drama, fake friends, trash, throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out, and depression. So I feel like they are heavily focused on the opinion of other people. And so very... I feel like, I don't know if there's like fake friends getting involved or other people having opinions, or I don't know, but I feel like it's more so other people and them feeling not good in their own skin, and so more reliant on other people's opinions. Viewer, thank you for another donation, darling. Thank you. Let me know your request. What lies beneath DV? DV. Lies beneath DV's behavior. Keeping you a secret, burning evidence, and already knowing the tea. So they already know what's happening, what's going on. I feel like keeping silent, playing to be like dumb, burning evidence. So yeah, just sneaking around a bit, not really being honest. It's me, Momo. What lies beneath from Tuhin? What lies beneath Tuhin's behavior? Tuhin. We have emotional intelligence, anger management, and already knowing the tea. Already knowing the tea, emotional intelligence, and anger management. Anger management. I feel like it's ego. If I'm thinking that. Fiora, will I ever have a fulfilling life and joy, or it's ended here? Will you ever have a fulfilling, joyful life? We have maybe. Is it this moment? we're having maybe, and I'm kind of feeling like, okay, like a full life. Like, I feel like Spirit is very, like, picky on the words I use. Because I'm like, a full life. Because I'm kind of feeling Spirit is going like, you can have that in the right here, right now. But, okay, so, okay. Like, if we experience happiness, we experience sadness. So peace should be the focus of our life, to have a peaceful life and feel at peace. And those are things that we can give to ourselves. I'm seeing a lot of things popping in my mind, like a lot of the focus on the negative. There's still shit that we can make from it. It's not the end. But then when I ask questions of like, okay, is it going to be like a long fulfilling life, I'm not really getting an answer. It just like spins. So, yeah. Maybe is the answer that we're having to it. Hi Ashley, hi. Udi, what lies beneath from P for Udi? P's behavior. I'm gonna do that again. P's behavior. We have a hater. So that's ego. That's someone that cannot be happy for someone else. Jealous, envy. In their feels, in their feelings, over stuff. A pregnancy test. Unsure results. A pregnancy scare or positive or negative. With that, in their feels as well, there's also a condom. So there might be some scared of being baby trapped or pregnancy, children. Mesa. What lies beneath from Z? From Z. What lies beneath Z's behavior? I want this one. We have recording, announcing, experiencing, revealing truth. Then we have tantric sex. Don't want to hear it. So I'm seeing a lot of like hiding their full desires, feelings. We have trash, throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. I feel like that they have a fear of telling their truth, showing who they are, because they have a fear of rejection. Fulfilling a fantasy. So that might be that they have certain, I kind of feel like sexual fantasies. Tired of drama, so in the past it might have been drama. Watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip as well. And there might have been a lot of gossip going around. Ashley, thank you for the donation. From Bruce to you, as in messages, I assume. So Bruce to Ashley. Bruce. Emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. So I love that. So that's taking a look not just at the mother wounds, but also the father wounds. Whether his dad like always ran away, didn't take responsibility, or like however. Then lastly, we have no one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. So that's good, working on it. You light up my world. I wish you were next to me. And I want to fall asleep next to you. I also kind of want hidden messages. First to Ashley. In threes. They keep coming out in 3. Okay. Daydreaming. I'm always longing for you. Again, with that I want to fall asleep next to you. Escape. I left when things got hard. Again, that father wound, I kind of feel like. And holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Should have expressed myself better. Bruce to Ashley. Oh my lords, we have a lot. So we have a lot. Lot. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibility. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Reflection, love that. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Balance, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Embrace, through each other you'll find the missing pieces. Of course, we have the twin flame card. Your passion ignites. Twin flame, just an acknowledgement of the twin flame connection. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. And lastly, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So definitely reminiscing as well. And let's keep it fun. Let's just do music as a final one. Music. From Bruce. Ava, Natalie Jane, you got me second guessing. Got me second guessing. Lucy Silvas, what you're made of. If it's not what you're made of, you're not what I'm looking for. Take a listen to the song because this is a beautiful one. The Prophecy, Taylor Swift. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. And lastly, John Newman with Love Me Again. I stole and burned your soul. Is that what demons do? Love Me Again. Again, listen to the song. Because I feel like that this is more like self-blaming. Putting himself in the, am I the bad guy? Kind of like, you know, questioning. Am I the bad guy? Is this what I did? I'm gonna grab a couple of candies. I need some sugar. Oh my god. So yeah, that is what I see. then you also want the wellness oracles. Okay. Ashley and Bruce. I'm gonna do that again. We have the axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. I feel like that's just time apart. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I feel like that's just watching. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Then we have the actual date, meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan or set a date. And then lastly, kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Once again, it feels like a timeline. It feels like a timeline. Oh yeah. That's nice. What's the name with the deck with the 2 hearts? The 2 hearts? Oh, this one! This one! Oh. This one! This is the no communications messages. Soulfinder, thank you for the donation. Thank you. Y'all, darling, there's no point in asking me please do my reading. Donations and memberships have the priority in the chat. If none of those are in, I will be moving on with everyone else, but you have to wait patiently or make a donation that gives you a guarantee. Are all the nice ones gone? I think I stole all the nice ones. I don't really like the one with the white at the back. My sister loves those. That just results into me as a child not being able to have them because she ate everything. And now I'm like, I don't like them. I don't like them. Okay. These are the last candies. Oh my god. I need to buy more. Okay, so fine. Any good news regarding finding a home that I'm looking for? I'm hoping before September starts or even sooner. Guess that's no communication. Yeah, they're good though. It's called no communication, but there's just good messages there. Okay, so fine. Any good news regarding finding a home that you're looking for September? Magician, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, High Priestess, and a Knight of Wands. I do want to say yes. It might not have everything that you want, but like structurally, it's a yes. I think we can make it more our home. So if it's like a very old bathroom that you're like, ugh, like those are things that you can do something with, right? I do think that there's also a feeling of like, yes, this is it. That High Priestess is trust your intuition. So I feel like there's also a chance of a house, maybe like 2 houses, but I feel like at some point there's a choice between one house, which kind of like has everything, but something kind of like feels off and you're not sure. It's just a bit like, yeah, it's good, but I don't know. Trust that gut feeling. Trust that gut feeling. The 10 of Cups is emotionally happiness, so more than does it have everything that I need and want and, you know, would hope to find. I feel like it's no, but not to say that like it's good enough. But I do think that it is a house that we get excited over. It might not have everything. It's kind of like, okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but if you're dating, you have a list of what you want from people, but then when you're in front of someone that vibe well with you, they might not have everything that you wanted on the want list, but that's okay. And I feel like it's the same with this house. It doesn't have everything that you want from the wants list or needs list, but I think that that's okay because it just feels right. It feels like the right one. Will it be before September though? Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Page of Cups. So I feel like someone offering you something. I feel like the month of August. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like you might be watching or going, I don't know if you have someone that helps you get a house, but I feel like you might watch some house, like visit a house from them in like July, and for some reason it's not it. And then in August they'll contact you and go like, hey, are you still looking for something? Because there's a house that's gonna come up available soon. So yeah. With the Page of Cups, it is very much a surprise. That can also be you going to watch a house just for the sake of watching it, even though in your mind you might be like, I don't know, it doesn't have this list of what I wanted, but then you go and it feels good, so then you're like, you know what, let's take it. I think I hope the most is that it's a detached house. That's the right thing to say in English. Yeah, vrijstaand. I'm not sure. It might be like 200 een kap of so. But I don't know. It just feels good. Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords. I'm not sure. I just feel like, okay, let's just go watch. It's... but then you go and you kind of like fall in love with it. And I do think before September, yeah. Okay. Fior, thank you for the donation. Let me know what I can do for you for that one. And let me also do the giveaway of memberships. So I can give away 10 memberships each month. So let's do the first five. First five now. Who gets a membership? Let's see. First up, Soulfinder! Soulfinder! You just became a member. Congratulations. That gives you one free open choice oracle every single day. So out of all my oracles, you can choose every single day with priority an oracle of choice. Mulberry Twist, Scorpio, Encus, and Jill also received a membership. Nice. Viewer, is it for the universe fair what I'm living right now after all that I've been through in this exam? Is right what happened? We have a no. I also asked, like, was it necessary for, like, lessons and stuff? That was also a no. And then it's just hanging still. So was it according to the universe fair? No. No. Okay, should we also do the other five? And then I'm gonna call last call for the free oracles after that. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Always, darling. Always. Let's do another 5 giveaways, shall we? 5. Who will get the membership? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Carnell Williams, Stephanie, Jashan, Utley, and Jackie also got a memberships. Congratulations, everyone. Like I said, as a member, you get a free open choice oracle every single day that you join the live stream. Also access to members only shorts and pick a card readings every Friday. There's a giveaway on the channel as well for members only, so congratulations to all. Welcome to the madness. Welcome. I was on Mitch's motorcycle. Okay, good. So why it happened if it's not fair? The universe, like the energy of the universe is more to like the Greek god. Like it's not about fair. It's the same with like why children get bone cancer. You know, that's like a baby. That's also not fair, but it happens. You know, there's no real like satisfying answer to certain things happening. Yay! Congratulations on the membership. It's not a lesson either. Yeah. I get the frustration behind it 100%. Because it just it feels unfair. It is unfair. Like, what's the point of it all then? I think I am the wrong person to ask. Okay guys, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. This is gonna be last call for the free oracles today. So if you're interested, follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and which of the two you would like. I'm gonna start from my last chat and work my way down, so if your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more, have patience, I will get to your question eventually. Keep in mind, memberships do still have the priority. Donations will have to wait until I'm done with last call for the free oracles as well. Let's take a look. Again, this is last call. I will let this go for a couple of minutes and then close the list, and then everything that's between I will get to. So, let's take a look. Angela, what lies beneath Jeff B's behavior? Jeff B's behavior. What lies beneath? Okay, the one that went to the ground is knowing they fucked up. So they are aware they fucked up. We have checking yourself, so having to keep themselves in check. Bank failure, so money issues, and police. Encounters with the police. At the bottom, fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is the battlefield at the bottom. Plans to become more joyful in the future, but for the pendulum was a maybe with that one, so I really don't get it. I get that. I feel like that these are questions though for future you, where either you're not supposed to know, like where, okay, so like the answers to from the universe aren't like a book that you just open and look, oh, there it is, there's the answer. You know, sometimes we are not going to get the answer that we're hoping for, even if it is for like motivation, or even if it is for whatever, right? Sometimes you're just not supposed to know the answer. Yeah. Please, what does that mean? That can be, again guys, I will not explain these too much in depth for the free ones, but police can be in contact with police. That can be policing themselves, their behavior, or that they had like a controlling person in their life, whether a mother, a girlfriend, or whoever. But yeah, that can be it. My name is Bari. What's hidden message from Sophia to you? Sophia to Bari. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. And damage. We are both hurting from this. Tandika, hidden message from your future spouse. Tandika. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. And reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Why is this chat still moving? Okay, let me close the list for the free oracles right now. If your chat is between here, then I will get to your question. Sophia I did, Tandika I did, Samina, hidden message from Raza. Secrets, I haven't told you everything. Reveal, I want to tell you the truth. And daydreaming, I am always longing for you. Ali, hidden love from S. S for Ali. A reunion, we will always come back to each other. Reminiscing, I miss our inside jokes. And indecisive, I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Ursula, from your person. There's no need to spam your questions. Again, guys, I closed the giveaway with that chat. The free oracles with that chat. Ursula, from your person. So if your question or request is between my last 2 chats, like I said, then I will get to you. Ursula, from your person. Meant, I want to fix our connection. Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. And sabotage, I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Clarice, a hidden message from Christian. For Clarice, Christian. Unfinished business, we still have things to resolve and discuss. The runner, I don't want to run anymore. And a reunion, we will always come back to each other. Hi Rachel, hi. Als je een donatie wil doen voor een 1 vraag in diepte tarotlezing, is voor €10 donatie. Dat kan via PayPal, Tikkie of Superchat hier op YouTube. Thank you, you're welcome, viewer. Welcome. Did I miss my question? Someone please tell me. I don't know, darling. I don't know. If you leave the chat and come back later, I don't know. Sorry, but that one kind of scared me. I get that. Fair. No communications, that wasn't one of the options. And lastly, what lies beneath from JY. Fanatical. JY. Just a one. Okay. Envy. Hi Alti. Hi. Iceland. Hi darling. Welcome. YouTube's a member on the channel. Every month I do a giveaway of 10 people that get a membership, and you are one of it. What does that mean? Every single day during the live stream, I stream every Monday and Friday to Friday. You get a 1 priority open choice oracle. All the options in the description box. As well as members only shorts, pick a card readings. Every Friday there's a giveaway for members as well. So yes, congratulations on winning. Already closed the list, guys. Oh, it's the ticket link for Flopa? Sorry. How the fuck do I have 22? Okay. Tikkie. Jij bent hem. Link. Copy. I need to find... Oh, it's so hard in here, Jesus fucking Christ. Linktree, there you are. Oh, it's taking forever. Oh, there it is. Tikkie. Okay, new Tiki is online. Angela, I'm seeing a donation coming in for you. For a oracle. Yes. Whew, so let me know which one. Rachel, darling, new Tiki is online. Thank you for telling me as well. I always forget. Okay, guys. I'm done with the free oracles for today, but there will be a giveaway as well at the ending of the live stream of a one question in-depth tarot reading. So stick around for that one. Envy, yeah. So that can be like jealousy, someone having something that they want, feeling entitled, like the world or the universe is unfair, that they deserve what other people get, or that they have been treated like that, or that they have dealt with someone that was very envious, like a parent or of some sorts that felt like they never got enough or stuff. Yes or no, is Jeff being punished for what he did? I hope not. I don't want him to be punished. Is Jeff being punished? You and your loved ones are protected. No, this will not succeed. A few weeks. There will be a powerful outcome, and be ready to receive. So, I don't think that they see it as punishment. I don't think punishment. I think realization, learning of the consequences of your actions. They get to... I kind of feel like... yeah, we have abundance and prosperity lie ahead. So I feel like it's more like learning. If that is being seen... like, I feel like if someone refuses to see how their actions impacted someone and try to learn and be better, then I feel like it's different, but I don't see that necessarily happening. I think with a few weeks after, because I think I remember that this person passed away, a few weeks it is that they are learning, that they are revisiting, that they are being shown their life and the lessons and, you know, the paths that they had. So punishment wouldn't even work, I feel like. Be ready to receive. There is powerful outcomes, so change and stuff. I don't think that they are being punished. That's what I thought. Police came in, but he is on the other side. Yeah. Again, that can also... but like, what lies beneath their behavior in the living, right? What laid beneath their behavior. But police is also here. Police is also here to check us. You know, of like, hey, this is not alright. You know, pay your dues, learn your lesson. Getting flagged. Okay, guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna call last call for paying donations. So, welcome everyone, welcome. I already closed the list for the free oracles for today. I will be doing a giveaway still at the end of the live stream, an in-depth one-question tarot reading. But for right now, if you're wanting an oracle, it's going to be for a €2 donation. And if you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look up the exchange rate and we will figure it out. This is going to be last call, so you can still make a donation right now. The list is closed for new people coming in, so be aware of that. I keep seeing police in jail in my dreams and thought, is this my future? Okay, well that's interesting then, that you get the police card as well for him. I'm donating, but my internet's so slow. That's okay, darling. We will take a look. I don't know what's wrong with me. Can you please tell me, did you done mine? I wasn't here for a bit. I don't think so, but I'm not sure, Mishra. I'm not sure. That's also a little bit the risk of coming in, asking your question, and then, you know, getting out of the thing. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I don't remember everything. Usually, if anything, if I do a reading 5 seconds after that, I'm like, I don't remember. But again, as always, I reset the chat every now and then as well, so you have to repost your question every now and then. I call last call, so you do still have had a chance to ask your question then. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, it's so hot in here. So guys, if you are wanting to make a donation, do it now or hold your peace. I will be doing the giveaway right now. If no donation come in when I'm done with the giveaway, I will be skedaddling out of here. So for right now, if you want a chance at winning an in-depth one-question tarot reading, follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know which number you think is gonna be the winner. If there are multiple people with the same number that win, we are just gonna do a round 2 with the winner alone. Thank you for the donation, darling. Thank you. Let me take a look. Let me put these to the side. I will let the ones come in. PayPal. Yes, I am seeing it come in. Thank you. And you wanted no contacts. The no communication one from S. From S. Layla. No communication. No good communication. I just wanted to double check. From S. Okay, so we have lost. I feel lost without you. Now we have feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. Will you listen? There are so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? And then lastly, the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Mishra, if I hadn't done your reading yet, then I had already closed the list for the free oracles. So there's no way right now for you to get your free oracle in the live stream if you haven't had it yet. For the giveaway, we have number 6, number 7, and number 1. I am closing the list right now for the giveaway. Okay, which number is the winner of the giveaway today? Which number? It is number 1. So fine, it is your lucky day today. Oh my god, so fine. Congratulations! You just won the giveaway. Congratulations and celebrations. Na 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 na. Hey hey. Congratulations, darling. Remember that I've posted my question. Yes, darling, but I reset the chat every now and then. Just because you ask your question once, it doesn't entitle you to a reading anytime it pleases you in the live stream. I reset the chat every now and then. I do a last call where there's 100% guarantee that I will get to your question. I'm not going to do readings for people that are not here in the live stream watching live. So, yeah. It's my lucky day. Yes, I would buy a lotto ticket. What is meant for you will find you, and this is it. So congratulations, darling. Let me know your question, and I will take a look. For everyone else, this is very much, if you're wanting an oracle or an in-depth one question tarot reading, make your donation now or wait until I am back tomorrow. If after I'm done with this reading, no donations are in, I am gonna skedaddle out of here. So keep that in mind. Everything, you're welcome. Thanks, you're welcome. I'm sorry, darling, for missing out on it. Come back again tomorrow. Congratulations and celebrations. Lenny, darling, I already closed the list for the free oracles today, as you can see in the pinned comment. Right now I'm just gonna do Soul Finder's win giveaway question, and I don't think I have any donations right now, so I think that might be it. Ursula, I do think that I did yours. I do believe that I did yours. Already. What am I listening to? Any messages about love? I'm listening, but just a bit curious. Okay. Soul Finder. Do we have any messages about love? Love for Soul Finder. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Strength, Knight of Swords, Queen of Wands, 3 of Swords in reverse. I feel like that there might be a person coming in, and it might be someone from the past or someone that reminds you of someone from the past, where there is a bit of a wound there that we have healed. And not to say that they will open the wound, but I feel like that there is a, you know, that you're like, oh, I'm seeing this. That there is a little bit of hesitation there. With that 4 of Cups as well. And I feel like that it is an opportunity to make a different decision, to take back control, to heal a little bit through this new person. Whether it is... Okay, so it kind of reminds me of a situation from my own life where I have been through. I have been single for 12 years. I'm now in a relationship, but I had been single for 12 years. And while I was going through being open to date again and talking to people and stuff like that, I have run into people from my past in the sense of I've dated for a little while the guy that would have been my teenage dream. I've dated the guy that has similar traits to an ex or to my dad. And I'm feeling like a person like that coming in for you, where for me it was the lesson of like going through it, experiencing it, and going like, oh, that was me from the past, but me now says no to that. Like I've healed, and then it gives the opportunity to show you that you have healed. So I'm seeing like that kind of like coming in. Not necessarily, I do think that it will make you feel good. Not in a sense of like, oh, I'm being tested again. But more in the sense of like showing to yourself that you can do it. Showing to yourself how strong you are and how you have been through all of those things. Because we do have the Nine of Pentacles, which is almost exactly where you want to be. With that Six of Pentacles as well, slow, small investments, little things. So that can be running into someone, having a conversation with people. I'm not necessarily seeing anything too deep right now. But the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Wands, I do think that you are resonating on a level, or that you are healing to a point that you are attracting people. How do I say this? So, like when you level up energetically, that doesn't mean that the roaches don't still try to approach you, you know? And I feel like that might be happening with that Strength card as well, that it will at some point get like tiring and you're like, why the fuck, what am I doing, you know? Because I do feel that people will approach you with that Knight of Swords. People will try to help you, or try to do things for you. Eight of Cups as well, which is just emotionally distancing. So I do feel mainly next in love is you emotionally distancing and healing from past experiences. And then things coming on your past for you to go like, you know what, I've been there, done that, let's not again. And move away from that, or move away from not getting into certain situations, or moving away from certain type of people, or saying no to this or that. So the next chapter just feels like growth. I don't want to say a test or a lesson, it feels like growth. It feels strong with that Strength card being here. You showing yourself what kind of like strong person you are, and what steps you have taken, even though you might go like, what steps? I haven't done anything. I do guarantee you there are certain things that you have developed, learned, grow through this. So I feel like that's the next step in love. Message about love. And then don't try to see them as in a negative light of like, it's still not the one, or if it's the next step you need to go through in order to get one step closer to your person. So yeah, I hope that made sense. If you have questions, let me know. Alright, I was gonna check if I had any donations. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I did everything. Sukanya, you are right on the buzzer. Right on the buzzer. You keep coming in with donations the moment that I already closed the list, but like right to the moment where I'm like, okay guys, I'm gonna go. I find getting to know people hard when I intuitively know it's not for me. Yeah, I get that. Sorry, no, it's fine. It's fine. I noticed that the last like 2-3 times I was like, oh, that was right on the button. That was right. And I was like, okay, that's it. Which is just funny to me. It's just funny, so it's fine. Let's take a look at your message from Harshit, and then I will get into Soulfinder's chat a little bit more. So Harshit's for Sukanya. Harshit's for Sukanya. Just being near you is intoxicating. I wish I could share my good news with you. I left you before you could leave me, and I love you unconditionally. So there is a lot of love here, but also a bit of like fear with that intoxicating, that they feel that they cannot think straight when they are around you, maybe even that being the reason why there is some distance there. I wish I could share my good news, but they're very nervous, or yeah. Yeah, I was late last time too, yeah. But that's okay, darling. That's okay. So I find getting to know people hard when I intuitively know it's not for me. Yeah. I think when it comes to like romance, yes. I think it can be good to have that shift and change from, oh, this person could be someone romantic, to just having fun and enjoying real life and experiencing life and find a community, and then if something comes from that, it comes from that. Again, I do think that it doesn't, you making a decision of like, okay, right now it feels like it's not for me, doesn't hold back people approaching you, and it doesn't, you know, and I think that that's kind of like the phase that is in. Not everything that comes to you is meant for you for life, you know. Sometimes it's also for you to say no to, or spirit just going like, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to give this up for this? So yeah, I'm kind of feeling that happening a little bit. I just don't really like the word like test for it. I showed him his tantrums today and he keeps on throwing. Well, okay. It keeps throwing on me. I'm sorry that you have to be the receiving end of his tantrums. Damn, I said him that if you keep on doing this same shit, I'm leaving straight away this time. Yeah. Okay, love that. I love you. That's amazing. Love that. Yeah. I think this person just keeps pushing you, like, it feels a bit toxic and codependent in the sense of like, I think he needs reassurance that you love him by being horrible. If I'm being horrible and you still stay with me, that means that you truly love me. However, that's an insecurity that has nothing to do with you and everything to do with him, and that insecurity doesn't just go away then. It's not where he is secured and the next week he is still secured. I feel like he has an insecurity that needs constant filling, you know, and then just like pushing you away. But then there's also the intoxication of like, okay, but when I'm with you, I just don't think straight. Like, bullshit. Gara, darling, I already closed the list for today. I already finished the free oracles for today. It's just part of life, I think. You're right. Yeah. Honestly, when do you know when someone is your person? I think it kind of like depends. So I think Disney and culture has taught us that if we see the person and we're like feeling all these feelings and intense emotions, then that must be love. However, usually it is a trauma response, and usually it's our intuition going like something's off, there's inconsistency. Yeah, you can get like a dopamine shot from it, but is it like healthy? Not always. Sometimes it is, sometimes people like know it for sure, other times people don't. I think the main thing is, can you see yourself, if you're, because it also depends on what you want from a partner, right? If you want a lifetime partner, someone to grow old with, someone to sit on a porch when you're 80 sipping tea, or lemonade, or limoncello, I don't know. And then the question is just, can I see myself with this person? Would that make me happy? Would that stress me out? If this person is exactly as they are today, 50 years from now, would I want that? Or would I have been like tired? Am I more in love with the potential that this person have? Yes, people can change, of course. But I think that that's the question that you should ask. And in the end, how do you know when someone is your person? You don't. You don't. It's always a gamble. There's never a guarantee in life. What I do when I was dating, with the first date, okay, is it a fun person that I can see myself go on a second date with? Do I want to go on a second date with them? Yes, okay. And then on the second date, would I like a third date? And then eventually it's, okay, can I see myself getting into a serious relationship? Like, is this person enough for me? Or do I still feel like I want to date other people? Getting into a relationship, can I see ourselves living together? Can I see us being 80, and how do I feel? How does it make me feel? Am I feeling reassured, grounded? Do I feel like rest, calmness? And is that how I want to feel? What do I want for myself? I think that's where the questions start. What do I want from a relationship? Not just, because sometimes we can get a bit overwhelmed and swept away with energy where it's like, oh, this feels nice, but is it what we want? I don't know really what I want, so this feels good, so let's go, We can get swept away a little bit with that. So first and foremost, okay, what are you looking for? What does a partner need to bring? What should it add to your life? What should you add to their life? What do you want? How do you see it? And I think that is just a question of, at the beginning, can I see this happening with this person? So, yeah. Like that. Oh, I missed a lot. Sorry. So accurate as always. It's been 2 years connecting to you, getting readings from you. Everything is so damn accurate. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate that. She's the most accurate on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for that. You're welcome. I wish I had money for your spiritual coaching. Well, we can always have a little bit of a chat, darling. This is the end of the live stream, so there's always a little bit of room to have a little bit of a chat, or if you have questions that we can just have a little bit of a talk about as well. Or if you're like, how do you see this? Or how do you... Also, like, I am human too. I make mistakes. I don't know everything. I can give you how I see it. My view on things, or, stuffs like that. Also, I'm human, so sometimes I even change my opinion as well. Because, like, when it comes to relationships for me as well, now I am in a relationship, which is also very weird to me. I've been single for 12 years, and now suddenly I'm in a relationship. I'm heavily independent as well. I can do everything by myself, and I need some me time as well. And with my boyfriend right now, he is it feels very calm and comforting. And there's not to say that there's no spark or something, but there's not that, like that flash of fire that I used to feel when dating. Now knowing that was more a trigger response of my system just going like, something's off, but we kind of like it, and it kind of feels addictive. So let's move in. I don't have that with him at all, which is a good thing, but it's so... When you're used to chaos, calmness feels either boring or like something's off. This cannot be like this, right? So that's also a learning journey. And it's very difficult. And I'm very emotional, and I'm very dramatic as a person. Yeah, trying to navigate that as well. I'm also single for 11, 12 years now, yeah. It's hard. It's difficult to date. Because it's also, like, in those years, at least for me, I've done a lot of healing, and I've done a lot of shadow work and soul searching, and I did so much work on myself, so to the point that I distance myself from, like, family, as in I become a totally different person than who they knew me as growing up, because I was no longer living for their expectations or for the lessons they've learned me, or the ancestral damage that was done generations. Like, I've done so much work, but then when you get into a relationship, that just goes into the drain. It doesn't matter how much you've done healing. You get into a relationship, you're thinking like, I'm so healed, I did so much work, and I feel so good about myself, and then you get in a relationship and you're like, oh my god, I'm still toxic. This is still not good. Not in the sense that, toxic as I once was, but that there's still healing to do, and it's it's you in the face sometimes. But also, I know, like, after such a long time, at least for me, I was single for 12 years. At the beginning, it was more as a choice because I was heavily depressed. I thought I didn't have a purpose. I didn't, I just... So I did a lot of working on myself first, and then later, once I did do a lot of the healing, my standards had risen, as well as I didn't look like this. Well, I kind of looked like this, but like I had a glow up way late, like 20s, which is also a weird thing to have now suddenly. Like, I don't think that I'm the best looking person out there, but I also know that I'm just not necessarily bad looking, which is also very, very, like, weird to have then that kind of like things happening and having to navigate that bullshit. But it also, like, with everything going on in the healing, you raise your bar, and that makes things difficult, which is good. It's a good problem to have, but it's still a problem. Because you cannot go for stupid anymore. you don't accept, like, bullshit anymore. But yeah, it's a process. It's a process. Especially, again, for me, I always say, if it doesn't add to my life in a good way, then I'd rather be single. I'm okay being single. I'm good being single. I know who I am, and I know that I still have a full life as a single person. So were someone to come into my life, for me to make room for them in my life, because that is what you're doing, you are making room as they are for you, they better be fucking amazing. Because I'm fucking amazing by myself on pajama day, gaming and stuff. So were I to make room for that, which I love to do for the right person, but that makes dating just more difficult. Especially nowadays. Like, where are you going to meet someone like that, right? Yeah, it's difficult. Divine love is always calm and composed. It calms you to the core and ignites the fire within you when needed. Yeah, true. I also never had that. Like, he left his t-shirt here one weekend, and I just smelled it at some point, and it just calmed me down, which is also a thing that just never happened to me, which was also so weird. It was so weird. But yeah, not to say that we don't have arguments. Again, I'm dramatic. We have arguments. He is very logical thinker, and like solving problems and seeing it from a different perspective, which is good, but I'm highly emotional. So I need tending to my emotions first before we can talk about anything else of, like, logical. Like, I can fix anything myself, but I need some emotional support, emotional regulation, and help me with that, because that's something that I struggle with. I can do it myself, but then you get the thing of like, if I feel lonely with my emotions, I'd rather be alone, and so I distance myself. But yeah, again, I'm dramatic as fuck, so we have arguments. Yeah. Anyway, how do I contact you with spiritual coaching? You can send me an email. You can send me a DM on Instagram or TikTok if you want. Yeah. No way what? Only accepting the kindest and most mature people. Yeah, exactly. Humaira, I already closed the list, darling. From which country am I? I'm from the Netherlands. See how magical that is it? What, me being dramatic? And the poor man having to deal with it. Those are quite Aquarius traits, what, being dramatic? Well, I don't know. I'm not an Aquarius, though. What, do I have Aquarius? I don't think I even have Aquarius in my chart. Do I? I'm not sure. Let me check. But yeah, no, I'm dramatic. And the poor man has to deal with it. Well, he chose it. To be fair, he chose. I told him he chose this at this point. Aquarius. I don't think I have Aquarius in my at all. No. But yeah, he chose this. No social media, just YouTube. Is the email in link? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Virgo, Aquarius, kind of. Well, I'm Gemini. I think that's also pretty fucking dramatic. Talking about dramatic, right? Geminis can also be very, yeah. Because it's different with people I don't give a shit about. I don't get dramatic at all, right? But it's like the core people get the drama. Oh my god. Because I don't show a lot of... I also don't have any Virgo. I have a lot of... what's it called in English? Steinbock, which makes sense because I'm stubborn as fuck, but... What is it? Capricorn? I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart. And so I am Sun Gemini, Ascending Sagittarius, Mars. I need to look up what the signs are in English because Cancer in Mars. Mercury in Taurus, Venus, what is it? Aries. Oh, that explains a lot. But yeah, I have a lot of Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius. Do you read astrology charts too? No, I just did mine because I thought it was interesting, and then I got bored of it. Again, Gemini. I know a lot of little things about a lot of things, but these are things where I'm like, I wanted to get into it. I did some research. I did mine, and then after that, I got bored of it, and I was like, let's move on. Yeah, Capricorn's Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius is stubborn. Yes. And then on top of that, Sun is Gemini, so yay. But yeah, so last weekend there was this argument that we had, and he was very like, let's just move on from it, and I was like, no, we need to talk about this. Yeah. So yeah, again, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. So he balances you then pretty well, because if he is calm, a fire sign, then he mastered it pretty well. Yeah. Wait, what is the star sign? His star sign in English? Oh, Pisces. I knew this. Pisces. We say like fish. Pisces. So I think that's good. I need more water in my stuff. Leonard, hi darling, welcome, welcome, welcome. I already closed the list, unfortunately, for all the free oracles. We just had a little bit of shits and giggles. I live stream every single day though, from Monday to Friday, but only for 2 hours max each time. But I'll be back again tomorrow for more free readings and free oracles as well. I am about to just get out of here. Moni, hi darling, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you would like Moni, an oracle, let me know right now, otherwise I am gonna skedaddle out of here. Sun sign is the outer personality, and moon sign is the real you. Yeah, moon sign is more emotional, right? More emotional. I don't know what his moon sign is. Moon opposites a fire. Yeah, but I'm air sign. I'm an air sign. I think that works well. Can you ask for an oracle as a member? Yes, darling, you can. Members get one free open choice oracle every single day with priority, so skipping the line. So if there is a huge line in front of you and you ask your question, I'll get to yours first. So out of all my oracles, you can choose all the options in the description box, so you can cruise a little bit or watch if you come across one in the shorts that I do every single day. That you're like, ooh, I want that one for me. Then come into the live stream in the evenings and ask that one. You can ask me anything. As a member, you can also ask a pendulum yes or no question as well. So yes, astrology in India is fully based on moon sign. Oh, that's so interesting. Can I have an oracle on how Stefan now sees our connection? Yes. I kind of feel like I want the hidden messages though. Stefan. How does Stefan sees the connection with mine? Stefan. We have mend. I want to fix our connection. A reunion. We will always come back to each other. And missed opportunities. I didn't act when I should have. At the bottom of the deck, sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. What is this? Oh, yeah, this worked well with air. Yeah. Because also, yeah, fire signs aren't... I love me a good fire sign, but we get very... I have a good friend of mine who is an Aries, and were we to ever really get into a fight where neither of us would back out, we would start World War III. That wouldn't go well. It wouldn't go well. Thank you, you're welcome. What sign will most likely end up being my long-term partner? Oh, do I have star signs? Oh, I do! I do! I do! It's a new deck that I got. It's in Dutch, though. It's in Dutch. Also, I just put up my... It's so hot in here. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Wait, star signs. Oh, Aries, stubborn. Aries is not just stubborn. Aries is just... I will die on this hill. That's not stubborn. That's just like that. No fucking way. Even if you're right, you're wrong. My mom is Aries. We butt heads. Yeah, they can get very fiery. Very, very fiery. Okay, so find out what sign most likely end up being your long-term partner. What sign will most likely be their long-term partner? Okay, we have Mars. Mars. The masculine energy, so very... So finder. Star sign. Okay, then we have Venus, so it might be a divine counterpart. And Jupiter! Why am I not getting star signs? Virgo at the bottom. Virgo, the moon, I'm getting only planets. And then Virgo. Virgo placements. Underneath that we also have Scorpio. So I would say Virgo or Scorpio. It does feel divine masculine. How was the time with your boyfriend? Did everything go well? Yes. I tried to phrase it nicely. Why? No, yeah, it went really well. So yeah, last week, the entire week, I was at his house for the entire week, but we were both working still, so we were trying to navigate that as well, but it went well. It went good. It just, I don't know, when you're working, you know, it feels just at some point that you become like an old married couple. That was kind of like the thing. But it was nice. It was nice. And then the weekend, we had a lot of like traveling, like we had to get here. Friday, we spent the entire afternoon together, like going to the terrace, having a drink, having some food, having some quality time, like a date a bit, which is nice, which is good. Good. So yeah, it felt very short and at the same time very long. For me as well, just because I was still working, but then from home from there, but it's not my home. So it felt a bit like trying to figure out my routine and whatnot, which was a bit a struggle sometimes for me. But it was good. It was good. I think that's why it just felt like long for me, because I was just there. Like, he had to go to work and, you know, came back and whatnot. But then when he got back from work, I was working. But yeah, it was good. It was nice to have someone to just after the live stream just, you know, lean against and just decompress a little bit. And yeah. So yeah. Venus is part of Virgo. That's true. It's good to hear. Yes, the people I was involved with, both Scorpio, I hope it doesn't have the same outcome. I get that. Mitchell! Congratulations! Congratulations! That's amazing. Love that. What kind of job? When are you starting? It's also funny that I've been trying to end the live stream for like 15 minutes, and every time someone comes in like, this, that, and I'm like, But that's amazing. What kind of job is it? When are you starting? What's happening? Talk to me. Try for the Virgo little. It can also be like Scorpio outcomes, like placements. And when you work from home, it can feel like a long day. Yeah. But it was still good though. It was still good. I was very productive, so that's nice. But it is just a bit like, here I have my space, you know, and my like energy and my just shit and things. But I do think a new environment is good, and it did help. I'm working at Covalence Laboratories, making skincare products. Nice. Just filling and mixing products in a warehouse. Well, that's amazing. That's fun. Sounds like fun, though. That's cool. Congratulations. Love that. Congratulations. I'm curious to see what the future will bring. Yes. Yes. Me too. Me too. Oh, it's hot. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh, I'm overheating. Jesus. Okay, guys. I think that was it for today. With this being said, everyone is invited to my wedding! Oh, that would be cute. Can I get a random oracle? Yes. 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 I honestly kind of feel like I want to get Hearts of Destiny for you. Oh my god, everyone coming in and when I'm like, I'm gonna go! Okay. Mitchell. Random oracle. For Mitchell. We have simple life. Your love will be calm and simple, without any major ups or downs. So very chilled. Suitable. The person may not be the one you love the most, but they are suitable for you and can bring you joy and warmth. Again, very simple, very calm. Silent treatment. Love may encounter some troubles and might enter a period of silent treatment. So that can be like not talking, that can be communication issues a bit. But yes. And then Ashley, lastly, wanted the what lies beneath. Oh, did you? What lies beneath? Was it a good stream? Yes, it was. What lies beneath my behavior? I'm trying to concur my now realized learned insecurities and need to learn lessons. Yes. Did the membership fee go up? Yes, it did. It did go up. Almost like double. It did. Thanks for everything today. You're very welcome. Always, darling. Very, very welcome. Thank you for being here as well. And, you know, entrusting me as well. Ashley, what lies beneath Ashley's behavior? Setting the record straight. So when something, I feel like that this is such a, like your feeling of black and white, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and setting the record straight. If someone is lying, that needs to be dealt with. When someone lies, that's something that you have a hard time letting go of. We have investigating, so that might be again, that can be a safety thing of like, if I have all the information, I'm better prepared of what's happening. I know what is happening, I know what's going on, and so I can anticipate that a little bit more. Divorce or breaking contract. Again, lying, someone putting faith in someone, them breaking their words, or people breaking their words or breaking their promises. We have a pregnancy test, unsure results, a pregnancy scare, positive or negative. I feel like that is just the unsure results. Being unsure, a new beginning starting, nervous to break patterns, and watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. So there is also a little darkness there as well for you. A little, you know, petty satisfaction. At the bottom, already know the tea, so you already know what lies beneath. Fulfilling a fantasy underneath that as well. Already knowing the tea. Setting the record straight. I feel like more than anything that this is also with that watching the show, that can be like karma, watching karma unfold. But I think that it's just such a, like, what is right and what's wrong is wrong. And if someone were to, like, if an old lady got mugged on the street, you would chase down the people mugging them. And not necessarily, like, helping the old lady. You might help the old lady, but I feel like that there's a stronger focus on the people that did that to them. And that there is stronger emotions there than there is to helping the old lady. Not to say that you wouldn't help the old lady, but, you know, there's more resentment or something. So, yeah. I think you sound like a nice life lies ahead of me for me. Yes, yes. Very chill, very calm, very just good. Sitting on a porch, sipping iced tea. And I'm like, what? I'm now active. Nope. Huh? But yes, that is what we have. I am, however, guys, gonna skedaddle out of here. Not a whole lot of time to talk after, because we're already passing 2 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes. So yes, you're right on the helping old lady, and I keep grudges and resentment. Yeah, but in the end, that's also holding on to negativity, and I think that there can be a healthier way of dealing with it, where you're not affected by the negative emotions that come with it. That's why I also get the need to forgive and let go flamingo cards. Yeah. I'm learning lessons. Yeah, and you're doing good. You're doing perfect, darling. Absolutely perfect. I think that this is just the thing that Spirit is like focusing on, because it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. But I think that there is a level of let it go. Because with grudges and resentment, those are things that make you give a fuck. Because that's what you get then, grudges and resentment. I give a fuck, so you get grudges and resentment. And when you give a fuck, that feels like you have to do something with it. You know, and when you don't give a fuck about it, then you don't get anything back from it, and there's not really a need to do anything. Is it unfair? Yes. But is it your responsibility or job or because otherwise you can get in this downward spiral where the world is just dark and evil, and there's nothing you can do to impact it or change that. When on the other end, if you take a look at it from letting go, I live the way I want the world to be, so that I am a part of making the world better. And then what someone else do, if I can prevent it or help it or change it, I will once it comes to me. But you know, otherwise it's just gonna get so like negative really quickly. Yeah. I'm learning the lesson. Once a cheater, always a cheater isn't always true. Yeah. Especially with Donkey. Yeah. People change. People do change. I also don't agree with that statement. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't agree with that at all. Because that would just mean, like, that's not... Because that's also not how life works. You know, we are not the same people we were 20 years ago, and we will not be the same person 20 years from now. Things change. Of course, it has, you know, under circumstances, but, yeah. Hi Neha, you're the last one. Hidden dark messages from R. And then I am gonna scout out of here. I'm gonna be here for another like half an hour, and I should go. Neha from R. R for Neha. I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. And I smile on the outside, but I'm dying on the inside. I give other people a chance with that. It's their past, not now, so why shouldn't I give him a chance? That is his past. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I do think that there is a difference with, like, if they cheat on you, because then it's deeper, as in, like, then it's trust issues. Then it's, like, trust that is broken with you. But if they hadn't cheated on you, and they're, like, working on it, getting better, and they, you know, I definitely am be cautious, but benefit of the doubt. If they did the work with it. I think it's different if they cheated on you, because again, then I feel like it's a deeper level of trust issue, like trust being broken. And it's harder to get over. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to learn what the true reveal and lessons are for saying phrases society says. I don't know what you mean with that. Cheating happens with one. Yeah. But I'm also an advocate of after a relationship there should be a time of singleness, reflection, and stuff like that. Because if you get a person that just got out of a relationship, like a week ago, or still in a relationship, you are gonna lose the person the way that you got it. You know? So if it's like, oh, they were still with a partner and they cheated with me, but now they're with me, so that's fine, okay, then I'm a bit like, yeah. But for me, it was somewhere in the middle, technically not cheating, but oddly kinda. And then if it happens with someone else, yeah, that's very different. That's society saying or not true. That's what I'm realizing I'm learning. Yeah. Like, we get, what the fuck is this? I don't know how I got this. Okay. I think there's a lot of things that we learn as children that is not necessarily true, and as an adult we need to go through those kind of like lessons of like, why is it like this? Like, for me, one clear lesson is always come on time, and if you're late, that is the end of it. Then I learned that it's okay to be late sometimes. Like, I try to always be on time, and me trying should be enough. Me putting in the work, leaving earlier, so I am on time. But then if I don't am on time, if I'm late, that's what I want to say. If I am late, before, I would beat myself up over it for weeks. And I would feel embarrassed, and I would feel bad, and I would feel guilty. And now it changed to, I always try to be on time. And if I cannot, I will tell them, I will let them know, and I will apologize, and that is enough. That just gives so much more, like, peace for myself. Same with, like, once a cheater, always a cheater. If that is, like, your belief system always, then it's always like, you know, where it's like, we change, we grow, we evolve. I always am a bit hesitant as well when people go back in time, like watch interviews of like 20 years ago and go like, oh, in an interview 20 years ago you said this. When it's like, okay, it was a different time, things were different, like accepted publicly, they might have changed their mind. Like, you know, I'm always a bit where people are like, oh, 10 years ago you said this and this and this to me. It's like, okay, well, that is no longer the me you have in front of me, so don't hold it against me. Yeah. But the cheating may also be a pattern. That's for sure. Of course. Not to say that you should trust all cheaters. Not at all. I think that there should be... I think if someone is like open and honest about it, like, hey, I cheated in the past, and I've learned from it, I've grown from it, this and this and this, you know, I think that that's an open conversation to have. And I also think if you heard that they are a cheater, you can bring it up. Like, hey, I heard this, and then they can say like, yeah, that was years ago, blah, 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 I don't know. You can have a talk about it. And then if you're like, okay, I need then extra reassurance, or I need then this or that. Again, it's a conversation. It's then a talk. Cautionary tale. The sayings are, but not set in stone. Yeah. Also, like you said, that cheaters need to self-reflect and heal and change if they want to be different and good people. Yeah. I think asking what work they did will be important. Could be. Have a good sleep. Thank you. Yes, I am gonna skedaddle out of here, guys. It's been 2.5 hours. I was just starting the live stream going like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh my god, Giselle. See? This is what happened. Okay, Giselle, let me know your oracle and I will take a look after yours right away. I am gonna get the fuck out of here. Because this has been a live stream of 2.5 hours where I've been like, oh, I feel so drained. I don't have the energy to do 2 hours of live stream. Maybe do an hour. And here I am, 2.5 hours later. Okay, Giselle, last one. Love notes from Dar. Dar for Giselle. You have to be patient. I wish we could be together forever. And I dream about you at night. Okay, that's cute. That's adorable. Okay, I'm gonna fuck off. I am gonna get out of here because this is insane. Okay, thank you though for the shits and giggles and for the talks. It really helps me out as well. 20 hours later, yes, exactly. Okay, with the SpongeBob voice. Yes, guys, I am gonna go. Thank you so much for the chat. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for the shits and giggles and the little talk at the end. It always helps me ground as well after doing all of these readings, so thanks so much for doing so. Have an amazing rest of your day. Have an amazing week. Have an amazing start of this week. Go kick ass, have fun, and hopefully I will talk to you guys again a little bit later this week. So have a good